After leading by double digits in the first half, the Denver Nuggets climbed back in the third quarter to lead the Warriors. I want to show you guys how the new Warriors death lineup of Steph, Poole, Klay, Draymond, and Wiggins, with essentially no big men, fared in the second half to calm the madness and close out the game with offensive execution in the clutch. Let's get into it. Having 4 shooters on the floor is deathly for the Denver defense. Here's a classic Draymond possession with Barton fighting over the screen on Steph and Jokic in drop coverage to prevent the pass and encourage the Draymond shot. This read and react offense becomes an instant swing to Klay to come off a second Draymond screen, and with Jokic in such low position from before and Morris trailing, simple pull up from Klay for the 3-pointer. Andre Iguodala was in here for Jordan Poole, and there is still no big man to close out the game. Here initially you can see 2 Nuggets covering Klay up top, leaving a non-shooter in Iguodala wide open, and this becomes a 2-man game with Draymond attacking the rim. Dray misses his floater, but no one was boxing out Iggy for the offensive rebound, and I would say Nuggets did not mind this matchup with Jokic on a non-shooter, and he proceeds to drop again. The instant counter to this defense is for Klay to come off a dribble handoff, and you can see Gordon fall asleep just for a second here when he realizes it's too late. Klay knows he'll be open, and this is just amazing shot making ability. Remember when people thought he was washed? After Nikola Jokic answered with his own 3, the Dubs continue to put him in the pick and roll and force him to play defense. Iggy comes for the screen, Steph gets the switch he wants, but Morris chooses to leave his man and double. Easy roll to the rim, and Curry hits him with a pass for a tomahawk and 1 as Iguodala turns back the clock on this dunk. Next play, same thing as Iggy comes up to put the MVP in a pick and roll, but this time Jokic is scared and plays drop coverage to prevent the drive-by. Steph knows this and pulls up knowing the screen will leave his defender trailing by just a half second. No contest, and it's another 3-ball. Jordan Poole finally comes in to close out the game. Here we have another pick and roll, and the Nuggets double for a slight second when Wiggins rolls. And you can see Jeff Green here getting ready for the next rotation down. Instant pass to Dre, and this could have been an alley-oop to Wiggins if the pass was a little better, but Gordon makes a mistake by crashing down. Outlet pass to Poole, and Gordon cannot close out well enough, allowing dribble penetration forcing Jokic to protect the paint. Easy swing to the corner for a wide open go-ahead Wiggins 3. With the lead, Draymond sets a super high pick, and Jokic cannot help but play drop coverage as Steph pulls up wide open from 30. He misses this, but look at Wiggins flying with no box out and grab the crucial offensive board amongst 3 Nuggets. Easy kick out to Steph, and his gravity alone draws the corner man. Swing to JP, who had a wide open shot but chooses to attack the paint, forcing Green to rotate, and this should have been an and 1, but Poole gets a ridiculous reverse layup to go. Under a minute left, another pick by Wiggins to attack Jokic in the pick and roll, with this time he's not exactly dropping but not showing either. Unfortunately, his center of gravity is too forward, as you can see he's leaning to try to jump the contested shot. Steph realizes this and accelerates past for the layup as Jokic is just too slow. With the final defensive possession to close the game out, the Warriors game planned the whole game no matter the personnel to play one-on-one defense on Jokic and let him go at it. I did the most recent video on how Draymond plays amazing defense on offensive possessions involving Jokic. Here's another simple post-up that we've seen many times before, with 4 perimeter players sticking to their man at all costs. Green has gotten his arms out using his lower body strength to not give up any space, but takes a perfectly timed swipe at the ball to get a clean pick to close out the game. Amazing defensive possession. Well, there you guys have it. I wanted to do a short video on the newly presented Warriors death lineup that presents no bigs, a much newer version that reminds of the previous 2015 version with Harrison Barnes and the 2018 version with Kevin Durant. Giving up height and size on the defensive end is a risk Steve Kerr is willing to take as he trusts his anchor in Green. But this lineup allows the most potent offensive rating with 4 shooters who can all spread the floor and create shots themselves. This lineup will certainly close out games in the clutch for Golden State, as we saw last night in Denver. Hopefully the Warriors can sweep this series. If you like this content, feel free to subscribe for more breakdown videos in the future. See you guys Sunday night.